Yeah, yeah. We on a Saturday after a game like last night, which again wasn't a complete write-off, but it didn't have the pieces we wanted it to have. And we get after people a little bit, and it wasn't yelling and screaming. It was a matter of fact. It was real, and the fact that all our guys are on the same page with us means we're growing. It means they understand because they agree. And then for that to happen to us in the first period, for delayed penalty, we put it in our own net. I mean, we're seeing that on television, on ESPN and the hockey station and all that kind of stuff. And then it happens against us, and we kept pushing. To get 3 goals in the first period was a great pushback to that play. And I was proud of our guys. Give full marks to our older people, our leadership, the seniors, the juniors. Those guys were great. And then you got your sophomores and freshmen following in line.
Seemed like once Murphy scored, you guys really took over.
That was a big time goal, and then Ben Murphy is showing that. But I thought there was waves. I thought there was waves, and last night it almost seemed like it was just Carp's line going, at least getting real great chances. Everybody else was kind of a half step behind. It was nice to see other people involved, and it definitely started with Murph's goal there.
Thomas Scholl gets the start in that. He's responsible for you guys.
He did. And again, I think we've been saying this. The last game he played, he won. So why do you go with Burke? Well, Tommy Burke deserved to play the Friday night at Huntsville, and he shut him out. So now we go in a little bit of a roll, and he's playing well, and so on. And it wasn't that Thomas played poorly at all. He won his last game. And Thomas's last couple of weeks of practice have been really sharp. He's been on top of his game. His athleticism was coming across as athleticism and not out of control. And I think he got exactly what he deserved tonight based on the last couple of weeks of work.
And yeah, big power play goal too.
Huge power play goal. Yeah, I mean, we've seen Mark Cooper shoot the puck, and it was a big power play goal for us. 5-on-3, 5-on-4 for us. It doesn't matter.
Did you like what you got out of your defense tonight?
Yeah, we battled back there, Kevin. I think that's what we have to be. I still think we want to complicate things a little bit on breakouts and getting the puck going north. And we want to give too much time and space to teams, whether that's on the rush or defensive zone. But all in all, I thought our D-Corps battled hard. When you look at, again, I think Lake Superior is a good team. When you look at us giving up 2 goals and one of them being ultimately a puck we put in our own net, that's a pretty good night. And I thought they battled hard. We took out 2 guys that are quote unquote regulars, and gave. It was nice to see a senior like Jake Sloan get to play a game on home ice. The last time he played at home was last year's exhibition game. He's a great kid, and he deserves to be out there. And it was nice to see him play and compete and just be back out there. And Jose played well. Jose hadn't played in a bit. He played well. But we need our D-Corps to be a by-committee group, keep it simple, get the puck going north, and defend.
Any other questions?
I know it's a couple weeks down the road, but Ray's playing for Latvia in the Olympics. How special is that for this program?
It's great. We've got I think it's our 9th and 10th or 10th and 11th Olympians with Ralphs and Coach Bilesma. It just talks to the history and the depth of this program. We're trying to live up to that responsibility and get it back into relevancy. Having a current player playing in the Olympics is pretty relevant as far as I'm concerned. And again, we don't want to overlook Dan Bilesma. He's very excited to get his picture up on the wall. And it'll be a cool thing to be able to add two faces to that the Olympic banner.
I know it's such a unique thing, but can you recruit or sell that to recruits coming here?
This is how I think people put limitations on things. I can go to Bowling Green, but in the mid-'80s it used to be I can do whatever I want. I can go to the NHL. I can do this. We continue to prove you can do whatever you want to do coming right here, and we've been saying that. Look at we've got examples of it. We're not gonna overstate it, but we're very proud of it, and it'll play itself out as far as we're concerned. I don't think we have to overstate it. This is a place where sky's the limit, and we've got examples of it.
I know it's not the first time it's happened, but have you ever been involved where a goal line, first Lake Superior goals?
I don't believe so, Kevin.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I'm getting old and my memory's not great, but I don't believe so. But it was one of those ones that if it wasn't for adversity and challenges, what would we be, right? And it was a little bit of adversity early in the game where we had some jump, and I know our guys wanted to make amends, and then you get that, and you react with 3 goals between the 17-minute mark and the end of the first period. It's pretty good. That's resiliency, which we've got. All right. Thanks very much.